right. We were going to do a Steven Seagal movie, but Nick couldn't make it.
Still couldn't make it. He's still not here.
Since he's never seen a Seagal movie, so I brought something out. I brought something out from my vault.
Yeah.
Female Prisoner 701.
Had some stuff I haven't seen in some movies in quite some time.
Scorpion.
Yeah.
So these are. This is from 1972. Meiko Kaji, one of my favorite actresses. She barely says anything. She just sits there.
I'd probably say
looks hot and angry.
The talk time in it for her. She gets plenty of screen time, but talk time, I wouldn't even say
4
a
lines.
minute. Yeah.
3 lines the whole movie.
Yeah.
Most of that was a flashback where she's telling you what happened to her.
Oh, yeah. Why she got into prison.
Why she's in prison. So this is like, these are basically a sort of subgenre of sexploitation, really.
Yeah.
Female prisoner movies.
I remember when you first brought this up, when you first got this movie.
Yeah.
I thought there was going to be a lot more sex in it.
I mean,
no.
It's not porn.
No. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking it's going to be like borderline porn.
Yeah.
Like right on the cusp.
I mean, it's
porn.
Definitely got...
I mean, there's lots of boobs and ass.
There's boobs and ass. There's rape. There's lesbian sort of rape. I mean, there's implied rape with a nightstick.
Oh, yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah.
But, so this movie is basically, our main character is... We'll just start with the flashback.
Yeah.
Matsu. I think her name's Nami Matsushita, and they call her Matsu for short. I don't think she gets the Sarsori, the Scorpion name, until the second movie. She kind of gains legendary status.
I was wondering about that. I'm like, where's the Scorpion?
Yeah, they start calling her the Scorpion.
Okay.
Later on in the series, because she kind of becomes this crazy bitch legend that kills a bunch of cops.
Yeah.
And escapes prison repeatedly.
Just keep bringing her back into the same one.
Yeah.
This movie to me felt like if Orange is the New Black and Holes got together with the creator of some hentai.
Yeah.
They would have this movie.
Yeah, a little bit. So she falls in love. She's in love with this cop.
Yes.
Takes her virginity.
He is. Oh, I love how they do that. The symbolism for that.
Yeah. This movie does have some like impressionist kind of stuff where
it's the 70s.
It's explaining something, but it's showing you sort of the
visual of it that's implying as to what just happened.
Yeah. And so what you're referring to is they have sex. It doesn't really show that, but it shows just a spot of blood spreading out on a sheet.
Gross.
Kind of thing.
Gross.
But this cop persuades her to help him with a drug sting. And the whole time, basically, he's just using her, and he's also a crooked cop. He's in league with, like, this gang boss, so... She goes to jail for trying to kill him after he betrays her, uses her, after she gets gang raped.
She gets gang raped, then he comes in, he's like, thanks, here's some money.
Yeah. Yes. And so, yeah, it's a prison movie.
Yeah.
She's in prison.
Shit happens
Just
to her.
every terrible thing happens to her.
One of the worst things to me was when they had her in solitary.
Yeah.
Well, not that solitary. The
first solitary.
The very first. The actual solitary. Where she's like bondaged up. Mm-hmm. And then that other lady's like, oh, are you cold? And then just puts the blanket into that nasty water and then lays it on top of her.
Soaks it in water and then lays it on her while she's hogtied, basically. Just
gross.
Laying in the dark on the concrete.
Yeah.
For days at a time.
Not saying a word. Yeah. That's the worst thing in that movie. That's
laying there with the white white blanket. Yeah,
everything else I can handle. That was the worst for me.
Well, cheers to that.
Yeah.
That's that well whiskey.
It's great. It's not Bellows.
It's good.
I'm not doing anything else. I want to take it.
Okay. So why she's in solitary was she tries to escape with forgot the other girl's name.
Yuki. So
Yuki.
there's a, kind of more the young, innocent Japanese girl.
Yeah.
They tried to escape.
And Yuki gets her period the first time.
While they're running, she gets her period.
Because apparently you don't get your period in prison.
I think women if they're under severe stress and they're not being, they're not eating well, that can happen.
Yeah.
When it just stops happening. Not to get all specific about, I'm not a pussy doctor or anything.
Yeah.
I mean, I have been called different contact. So yeah, it's just every bad thing happens to her. Everybody
Gets stomped on, beat the
has
fuck.
it out for her. It's like, remember Riccio? There's another prison movie.
Yeah.
As soon as he goes into prison, everybody wants a piece of him.
Yeah.
She's kind of this way. And all she does is sit there and stare silently.
Everybody hates her for some reason.
Yeah.
Except for like 2 people in there.
And it's just constant. She's getting fucked with, basically. But I think one of the best scenes is... Good. Oh no, I accidentally did a white supremacist.
Oh no.
I'm sorry. I meant okay.
Yeah.
Demonetized now. Congratulations.
Thanks.
One of my favorite scenes is these. So you have there's like cliques in the prison, and you've got like the bad chicks that are kind of running things.
Yeah, the
Right.
ones that normally we're wearing orange and then blue. Yeah.
Right. So they're kind of like they're the worst girls, but they're also kind of favored by the prison guards.
Yeah.
And this other inmate stops their scam where they were scamming a girl in dice game.
Oh yeah,
Right?
odds and evens.
Yeah.
You make bets.
So she stops their scam and they get pissed. So they're like, they have like a hairpin, like this long hairpin, and there's this shower scene, just a lot of tits, good tits too.
Yes, great sets.
Grade A Japanese.
Boobs and butts.
Been lacking in the past few movies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was you missed a lot of it. There's
So
a
many.
lot in this movie. So they're like, okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna plant this hairpin in her clothes, so she gets busted by the cops.
Oh no.
No, yeah, Matsu sees it. The scorpion sees it.
Yep.
You just see her staring from in the corner. Like,
That's all she
oh,
does.
We know, yeah, she just
That's what
stares.
she does. Stares.
So they take their showers, soap up those titties, come out, and they're like, oh, we're going to frame this girl. But no, the cops she had taken the hairpin and put it back in her clothes.
Oh.
So she would get busted. The match.
Reframe.
Right, reframe the
Yes.
frame. And then she starts chasing her. The cops are all just
I'm
standing there
trying to
watching.
remember, like, they told her to take her clothes off to make sure she didn't have anything else. That's what I think. Because I'm trying to remember why she was taking off her shirt, and then she came back.
When they were showering?
Because she still had on her underwear. Like, she still hadn't...
Oh, they probably just didn't want to show her, they were exiting so
Yeah.
she had already put, her underwear on, but not her
Yeah.
her bra. I mean,
Okay.
they might not even have bras, honestly.
I don't think they do.
Yeah, I don't think they do.
No,
Now
it's
that I
just
think about it.
the short gowns or whatever they're called.
But
Yeah.
this girl, who's kind of the chubby one for Japan, she's super fat.
Yeah, she looks old.
For
to
here,
me.
she's thin.
Yeah.
For Tennessee, she's very thin.
She's got that
For-
old lady hair, though.
Yeah. But she starts chasing our main character, Matsu, around the
Around the showers.
floppy titties. She's running at her because what happens is she runs, and then Matsu slams this
And then the glass
door,
hits
and the
her.
glass shatters on her face. She picks up a big shard of glass.
Becomes like a demon thing.
Yeah, this is what we're talking about with this impressionistic stuff,
Yeah.
where it all the lighting goes purple. Everything goes purple, and then she's got demon paint on her face, and her hair's going like
She's
this.
just laughing, chasing her with a shard of glass.
So she's running at her through this shower filled with naked women, and then
Yeah.
and she's just dodging back and forth, and goes and then there's like this long hallway, and Matsu's backing up, and she's coming at her.
Yeah.
She backs into the warden, the prison warden.
Yep.
He's like,
Dodges.
"Stop this shit right now!" And she comes in, she dodges, and she stabs him right in the eye.
Yeah. And all he does is like, stop this shit.
Although he grabs her
Yeah,
first, and he's like,
chokes her out.
chokes her out.
And he's just talking after that.
And then he's like,
With a piece
"You're
of
all in
glass in
trouble.
his eye."
I'm pissed about this." He's got this shard of glass just sticking out of his gory eye.
Is this movie dubbed or is it in English? Or is that
Dubbed.
the same thing? Excuse me.
Well,
Subbed or
it's,
Is it?
subbed.
It's in Japanese subtitles.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you do kind of get that sort of separation from the translation to the original.
Oh no, there's no separation.
It's pretty.
of that.
It's pretty well.
Well, generally speaking, subtitles are more accurate
Then dubbed.
to
Then the voiceover.
when people dub, they tend to take more liberties with the language. Is what I've learned over time.
Okay.
Especially nowadays with anime. Sidebar. Nowadays in anime, the dubs are actually changing context to a lot of what's going on because of woke bullshit.
Yep.
So they don't want to
everybody's watching
say
anime,
they don't want to
so
say
they're-
certain offensive things, and they actually will change situations around in the dub.
Versus just a straight.
But the straight
translation.
subtitles are more accurate.
That's a really. I never knew that.
But yeah, this is an Arrow Video release, and all their shit's really good.
Yeah.
So, and it's a full series. It's 4 movies, and we watched the first one. So yeah, it's subtitles. And any kind of serious movie, I want to do subtitles. It's kind of fun with stupid, crazy shit like Mystics in Bali.
Yeah, Mystics in Bali.
Lady Terminator.
Kind of the Ugandan one or whatever. No, that wasn't dubbed.
No, that was
just theirs with the DJ.
the VJ.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
the
VJ.
VJ was speaking English.
Yeah.
Schwarzenegger, Arnold Schwarzenegger, blah blah. Commando. Yeah, they know English over
Yeah.
there, you know, generally speaking. But yeah, so lots of girls being raped and tortured. It's basically the movie. I mean, that's basically the movie.
Yeah, the Scorpion fucked this undercover police officer lady
Yeah,
so
see, this is
bad
another
she
good
wanted
scene.
to come back.
That was great.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you want to explain how that happens?
So they get her back out, and they're like, "We're gonna put her in solitary."
They want her to confess to, because all this
shit
shit
she was
keeps
doing in
happening.
prison.
People keep fucking with her, and she gets one over on them,
And she
every-
just
they're
doesn't say anything.
And they're so mad because she won't talk about any of it.
Yeah.
So they're like, just confess. And so they're like, we're gonna put you in solitary. She goes in there, and there's this girl.
There's
on the
another girl in there. There's another girl in there. She's like, "Oh, I'm just in here, blah, blah, blah. Whatever." Okay, well, shut up, is what the Matsu says, pretty much. You talk too much.
Yeah, you talk to her.
Yeah. So they're going to sleep. She's whimpering, Matsu is. And then,
Like, because she's been beaten
yeah.
up, so she's like, ah, it
My
hurts.
side. Other girl comes over. She's like, "Oh, let me help you out here." and then Matsu's like, "No." Go to
Grabs
my
her
boobs."
hand and literally grabs her hand and goes, do this.
Yeah.
She's like, do this. And then she takes her hand and is like,
Yeah.
put it down
She's
here.
like, "Okay." And then she's like, no. And then
She fucking rolls her
Yeah.
over and starts finger banging.
yeah, finger
She's
banging
like,
her.
"No, no."
Don't do it.
It's too good. Stop.
Stop.
And they have lesbian prison sex.
Yeah, lesbian prison sex. And the next scene, you see that she's undercover cop. She's like, "Yeah,
Trying to
she
get her
wouldn't
to
say
talk.
anything. I gotta go back in. You gotta send me back in,
And
guys."
the police chief's like, no, you need to go home.
Yeah,
You did a good job.
you did what you could.
You did what you could.
Yeah.
You need to take a break. She's like, I have to go in. I
got to. I got to.
And she literally like pushing past cops. It's like,
Send me back into
send me back
solitary.
in. And he's like, something's going on with you. And he fucking rips her clothes off. There's
Hickeys.
like hickeys all over her titties and stuff. He's like, and he fucking slaps her. He's like, you're a disgrace. You're like, she just wanted one more night with Matsu, because Matsu was a giver. She
Yeah.
did everything. She did everything, and the other girl didn't do shit.
Just sit there.
Yeah, it's like. you want to watch this on your own time, Nick, I'll let you borrow it.
Just bring it back clean.
Yes. So let's cut to kind of the cut to the chase.
Yeah.
Her
Ex-lover.
her ex guy gets one of the girls to try to kill her. He wants one of the girls to try to kill her because she knows about their
Him
shit.
being a dirty cop and
Yeah.
the whole sting
And-
operation.
So while that's happening, we get to the holes part.
Oh yeah.
Because
Like,
Matsu
dig a
won't
hole.
talk, they've got all the girls out in the yard just digging a hole.
Digging holes.
Eventually,
then
they
they
have
fill 'em.
Matsu. Yeah, they dig them out, fill them up, dig them out.
Yep.
Eventually, they have Matsu by herself. This thing is like 15 feet deep at this point. It's been like
It's
3
a
days.
giant ass fucking hole.
She's just digging.
It is
digging.
huge. This hole is like half this bar.
Yeah,
And they get all the girls out. and
Eventually,
leave her in there.
they're all passing out because they've been working for days and days.
Yeah.
And then one prison guard starts messing with Matsu, and the girl that she helped at the beginning, the one with the period issue,
Yeah.
takes a fucking shovel, runs up, and just like bashes the back of his,
Kills him.
and just blood squirting out of the back of his thing. Which,
Yeah.
and
Right.
then another cop shoots him,
Yep.
or shoots her.
And then riot happens.
Prison riot.
Prison riot.
They take over. They grab like 3 guards. They take over a warehouse.
Oh, these 3 guards.
This is good.
So later, after like they given their demands to the cops out there.
They're like, we just want food and we don't want to be tortured.
Yeah.
That's basically what they say.
Yeah. Okay. Sure, whatever. And then, so while they're waiting on that, all the women start raping the 3 guards. Oh, it's so terrible.
You just literally see, all of a sudden you see like 10 naked women running at these guards, and they're like,
oh. And they're not bad-looking prisoners.
oh, they're fucking hot.
Yeah, they're not.
all hot.
If they were nasty looking, I would get it, but no.
I mean, they just tear these
Yeah.
dudes apart, and they're just like, oh.
They're motorboating them, and they're like, no.
Yeah, the one point, the one.
Yeah,
the
pristine boobs
he's
on
like,
my face.
I can't
no.
breathe. I can't breathe.
Yeah. It's so awful. It's so bad. It's so bad.
I'm gonna have to borrow this movie.
Yeah. You can borrow. So, a lot of stuff happens, but basically during this riot, Matsu escapes.
Yes.
She goes to get her revenge on the corrupt cops, and she kills like
4 or 5 people that are in on the operations, I assume.
yeah,
with
like
the-
really
the
quick.
marijuana.
It just shows the marijuana cops. She just kills them one after another, and then we kind of get to she meets her
the one that took away her
ex-lover
virginity.
guy, and chases him around
Yeah. Long battle.
with him just basically running, and she's got the Tonto, and she's
That's what that's called?
Yeah, Tonto,
Okay.
yeah.
Tonto. Okay.
And stabs him a bunch of times, and
Yeah.
ends up back in prison.
Back in prison.
Gets her revenge. So it's sort of mostly prison movie, part revenge
Yeah.
movie. At the very end.
The getting out of prison was specifically for revenge. It wasn't for freedom.
That's all she
So
wanted.
once she ended up back in prison, it was
Her revenge.
non-consequential.
Her revenge was her freedom.
That's a very good way to put it.
Yes.
I'm gonna have to check this movie out.
Yeah, that's the movie. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's talk about scores.
All right.
Why don't you go first? Go ahead.
I'm gonna give this a 3.
We only do.
8.
Wait, we only do 0.5. So I thought we talked about that.
I know. Last we did
Yeah.
actually. I'd have to give this 3.5.
Okay.
I would like to give it a 4, but I feel a need for a 3.5.
Yeah.
Just something with 70s movies to me feels longer than they should be.
Well,
But this
was
one's actually
only-
a shorter movie.
Yeah,
I've
it's
seen the
like
runtime is
hour
like
and
80 minutes.
26
Yeah.
minutes. Yeah.
I just don't know what it is. It's like that era to me just always
It
feels
moves a
wrong.
little bit
Yeah.
slower.
That's my only issue
Yeah.
with that.
Is that really how old that movie is?
Mm-hmm.
It's With the description, it sounded like it might have been new. Or at least like early to mid 80s, at least. You know, it sounds.
No, this is cutting edge of sexploitation in Japan.
Oh yeah, another thing, still don't get the monkey bar scene. They climb up the stairs. They
yeah, so they've got like
naked.
This is like the credits, opening credits.
Yeah,
lines of naked women.
Go up the stairs.
They go up the steps, and they have
Underneath
bars.
the steps.
They have to step over, but they have to be like also grabbing the top.
Japanese prison.
So they're going in line, and then there's guards
looking up underneath the stairs.
Oh my God, no!
Yeah,
you would think they would just do like the bend over and cough.
just bend over, spread them.
Yeah, so I don't know if it's just like psychological. Like
I think they just want more art.
I think they just
to
wanted
see in the badge.
More nudity in the movie.
Yeah.
But you see the guy like, and then like at the title screen, like the last one, they're coming, like they're going up. You just see the ass on the screen.
Yeah.
And you see the guy underneath is like the prison guard's like,
oh no,
Japan.
And it like zooms in on his eye, like. Yeah, I'm gonna give this a 5. I love these movies. Actually, I've watched all 4 of them now. I watched the 4th one finally last night.
Yeah.
I'd actually say the second one is my least favorite because it goes way too much into that kind of impressionist weird shit, and it's just it's slower.
Yeah.
But 3 and 4 are fucking awesome, and when it gets into 3 and 4, it's more of her on the outside, just fucking murdering cops.
Nice.
And running from the cops and shit. It's really good. I like prison movies. There's something about that whole we're stuck on the inside and we have to work within this fucked up place and figure out how we can survive.
Right.
I always like that. Like I like Orange is the New Black.
Oh yeah.
I haven't seen it. I kind of fell off of the series, but I liked it for what I saw.
But yeah.
There's also an Australian show called Wentworth.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Still haven't watched that one yet.
Yeah, that's pretty good. But, just something about women being in cages being beaten and raped. I guess it's a thing I like. I don't know why. It's a thing that I have. No, it's good. I would actually call this a feminist movie, honestly.
Oh, yeah.
Your wife?
She loved it.
It was like out of everything we watched, it's the one she actually...
She's like, she was badass.
Yeah.
She
got her revenge.
She got revenge on the dude that fucked her over. And all the other people in the prison that fucked her over.
It's a strong female lead.
Because it's like we had the system is against us. It's patriarchal. All the guards and everything are all men,
except for the one female.
They're all scumbags, and I'm gonna get my fucking revenge on all of them. So you could look at it that way. I'm sure. There's a shaved head, purple-haired lesbian out there somewhere that's flicking the bean to this movie as we speak.
Oh yeah, stabbing all those men.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Seduce that cop bitch. Seduce her. Fuck yeah.
Fuck her over. Make her want you more, and she can't have it.
Murder that cop while he's sitting in his car. Do it, yeah.
Stab him in that doorway.
So it's a 5 for me. I love these movies. There you go. Female Prisoner 701
Scorpion.
Scorpion.
Get it from Arrow Video.